So this particular part that we're going to go and do some work on is this part of our business being what? Everyone call it out. Customer retention. Write that in your notes. We're going to go and do some work on retention of our business. Now, for a lot of people, as a general principle, here's the stats that I'd like you to write down. Is that it's normally, on most industries, about 7 times more expensive to get a new customer than keep an existing. Who would agree with me on that? Okay, good. So in terms of why people leave businesses, why does clients, customers, whatever you call them, why do they leave companies, right? So your first exercise after the afternoon tea is to write down, discuss on your table, the total list of why people leave businesses, why clients leave businesses. So around your table, start with the person on your table that's going to be first to the bar this evening. Okay, just call out what are the normal categories where customers leave a business, and the reasons. What are they? Relationships, what else? What is it? The quality drops off, what else? About 16,000 people spoke at the one time. What is it? Location, you know, it was too hard to get there. Yep, what else? Service. Don't feel valued or acknowledged. Agree with that one, Brett. Thank you. What else? Price is a biggie. Can be. Delivery time. So there's lots, right? And let me just ask a question to you. Is in your business, what are the common trends on why people don't stay? Not listened to. Now, a lot of the time, the best way to get information on this, write this one down, is to do more surveying. Do more what, everyone? Surveying. Because if I've got data, can I make corrections? Yes or no? Yeah, I can, right? But if I'm not doing surveys, if I'm not asking for feedback and coaching from my clientele, I can't improve. Who'd agree? Say yeah. Okay, good. All right, here they come. Righto. 1%, they've done heaps of general studies on this. 1% is people, your customers die on you. Right, what's the first one? They die, death, right? That's the first one. Here comes your second one. Is they move or it's too hard. We had one there before. Is 3% people, there's a location problem. 3% is a location problem. 5% is they bought from someone else they know. 5% is they bought off a friend, someone else they know. 9% they got sold by a sold by a competitor. 14% was the product or the price. So I got outdone by a product or the price on something. 14% on product and price. So for your finale, everyone, 68%, what was the number? 68% of people leave because of this principle here called perceived indifference. What's it called? So in your mind, it's perceived indifference, and basically what that means is you know, there was a problem on the energy. I mean, who's ever done this? Maybe like with a restaurant or a cafe or something. You went, you know, it was your favourite one. Maybe you went to it quite often. Something changed, you know, new management, new ownership, and then, you know, they just acted differently. You know, the product might have been pretty similar, the pricing was pretty similar, but it just wasn't the same. Raise your hand if you've ever had that, everyone. That, everyone, is called whatever? Perceived indifference, okay? So what we're wanting to try to do is to create more community so you have more loyalty. Write that down. Is we want more loyalty from your clientele. And there's a lot of science on this as well. So we're going to go and teach something here called the what ladder? Everyone call it out? The loyalty ladder. Let's draw it up. Everyone drawing. So down at the bottom of the loyalty ladder, people start out as... They start out as a what, everyone? A suspect, right? So is the loyalty very high when you're just thinking about suspects for your business? And the answer is no. Well, they haven't even bought from you yet, right? This is you doing navel gazing around, well, who could be my customer? That's the definition of a suspect, okay? And then people go from a suspect, and if you do a good enough job on your marketing, people then flow up to become a prospect. What's the next level, everyone? So a prospect, write this as your definition on your paperwork. This is where there's an inquiry. Okay, they've actually made an inquiry on your business. Okay, it could be a formal lead, it could be, hey, they've liked a page, but I'm going to kind of wrap that up in that. Now, when a certain person then actually pays money, they go up to this rung of the ladder here. And what's this rung of the ladder called, everyone? Call it out. Shopper, right? Now, shopper is defined as, write this down, as a one transaction. How many transactions? One, right? So, yes, they've spent money with you in some shape or form, right? But they're probably not coming back. They're a shopper. It's a one-time purchase. Does that make sense, everyone? Okay, good. Now, in a shopper, is there a lot of loyalty? Yes or no? No, right? So we got to do better than that. So up here, we go to the next one. So the next rung of this ladder is what we put in here. We call this a customer. What do we call it? A customer. So all this is multiple transactions, but it's two transactions or more, but the loyalty is low. Okay, the loyalty is low. So what we want to do is get customers up to this next rung of the ladder. I'm going to spend a lot more time up this part of town up here. So the next rung of the ladder up here is where the business moves, and then rather than just being multiple transactions but no loyalty, we go up and become a what? A member. That's when I'm starting to feel part of the club. I've got a lot more loyalty to that particular business, okay, at member. So, round your tables, I'd like you to come up with, say, 1, 2, 3 examples on your table of some of the best loyalty-based businesses on the planet that you know, okay? Whether you use them or you just know of them, in terms of businesses that have done a great job getting their business where they've created more of a membership feel to it rather than just a clinical transaction at customer. Round you go, start with the person who's the most cutest on your table. Let's go. Okay, couple of people, each microphone. What are some businesses on the planet that have done a great job of creating more of a member feel? Jump up if you've not been up today. This is your turn. Let's go. Doesn't matter who it is. Each microphone. And if you haven't introduced yourself yet, do that right now. Yes, sir. We'll start with you.
Rick Grinsell, Roma Fire. We all agreed straight up Coca-Cola. And if you're Australian, it used to be Holden, Ford. Nothing else mattered.
Yep, I agree, back in the day. Give him a hand. Thanks, Rick. Well done. Yes, sir. Who are you?
I'm Darren from BTR Performing Arts Academy. I would say things like Amazon, Netflix, service stations that have their loyalty cards, BP cards.
Yep.
Any place that you go that has a loyalty card that actually gives you points, Qantas, frequent flyers, all that, flybys, all them.
Yep, love that. Give him a hand. Thanks, Darren. Yes, ma'am. Who are you?
Michelle Hanson from Hanson
Just a bit
Kitchens.
closer, Michelle, please.
Michelle Hanson from Hanson Kitchens in Kingaroy. So our table offered up the Qantas idea, also prestige car clubs, but my personal one was Woolworths, because I reckon nearly everyone in this room would be part of Everyday Rewards.
Okay, so good. Love those examples. Give her a hand. Well done. Thank you. Lily, who are you?
Hi, I'm Lily from Health Screening New Zealand. It was mentioned already about airlines, and I said Air New Zealand just because what you get by flying with Air New Zealand, often you're doing that not just for the flight, you're doing it for all the extras you get. So a lounge access, you want a credit card that gets you air points, that can be spent in different ways, and you can use the same money to buy other products. So even though all you're realistically getting from them is a flight, the extra add-ons make you always want to use that brand as opposed to using a competitor.
Okay, good. Give her a hand. Thanks, Lily. Well done. Yes, sir. Who are you?
I'm Adam Blake from Blake Sign Co. in Maroochydore, here on the sunny coast. The business that I think best represents this is called Nobby Underwear, which I'm not sure if a local business, and they've done a fantastic job of getting memberships, subscribers. It's a subscription-based business, but the people that they have in their crew, if you will, are very much invested in it. There's, posting on social media with all their underwear on and a collection of underwear and everything like that. They're really members in his business. He's done a fantastic job of it.
Do you own any?
I don't. Oh, actually, sorry, I do. I own 3 pairs.
Are you wearing them?
I'm not today. No, sorry, I can't show you any examples.
Sorry, man.
Yeah.
All right, give him a hand. Well done, Adam. Thank you. Yes, sir. Who are you?
Adrian from Hoserite, WA. All the ones have been said, but there's Apple, there's a big one, and Microsoft, and sports teams. It's all on memberships.
I think sports teams is a great example. Yeah, love it. Give him a hand. Well done. Thank you. Okay, so here's the question. How do you move a customer base from customer up to more of a member? Customer up to member. What are the strategies? Write this down, everyone. What are the strategies that can be used to move more of a lower loyalty customer base from customer on that ladder there up to more loyalty up to member? Okay, I want at least 5 strategies per table. Start with the person who you think you should start with. You've got 3 minutes. Let's go. Okay, I want 2 people each microphone. I do not want people that have been up before. A couple of newbies. Thank you, Amy. Who else I haven't heard for? Yep, those 2 guys there. Thank you very much. Good. All right. Scott, I think you might have been there first. Who are you? Where are you from? What's your business?
Hi everybody, Scott from Brown's Caravan Park in Casino. The ones we came up with were loyalty cards, family discounts, those sorts of things.
Loyalty cards, like it.
Yep, and if you can increase the prestige, or the perceived prestige of your product, so when someone buys it, they think that it gives them a good feeling, they feel special. And the other one that we came up with was great communications and great service. So if someone wants to ring you with a complaint or an issue, they get a response.
Okay, love that. Give him a hand. Well done, Scott. Thank you. We'll go over here. Yes, ma'am. Who are you? Where are you from? What's your business?
I'm Evelyn and I own Zambrero in Cannonvale up near Airlie Beach. We had quite a few at our table. One of them was consistency, so with that perceived indifference, making sure you're consistent every time, so if they are going back to you, that they're getting that same great value, or the things that they know you for, they're getting that every single time.
Love that. Consistency. Write that down, everyone.
Personalised, so things like knowing when your birthday is and maybe providing you some kind of gift or incentive for your birthday. It's personalised just for you.
Thank you.
Running competitions that are just for the members, like not for the greater, world or community.
Yep.
They're just for members.
Love that.
And sort of reiterating, like having rewards or the loyalty program, whether it be stamps or points and that sort of thing.
Awesome. Give her a hand. Well done, Ev. Thank you. We're going to go over this. Who are you? Where are you from? What's your business, please?
Rhiannon from Pete's Place in Roma, which is a motel and restaurant. We discussed free gifts, loyalty cards, deals like birthday deals, follow-up discounts, so buy one, come back the next time, you get a percentage off, free shipping, FOMO, good one, we're only having this sale for a day, access to exclusive events.
Okay, love that. Great list. Give her a hand. Well done. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. Who are you? Where are you from? What's the business?
Hi, Bruiser. Liz Catton from Catton and Tondlestrand Lawyers. We're a family law practice here on the Sunshine Coast. We talked about a number of things. Incentives was one that came up, whether that's around being able to access products early, like in the Apple example, or around discounts and that sort of thing. Also, exclusivity, being able, again, that example, but getting priority. And also just in the languaging of this is being offered to you, again, exclusively, or you've got this opportunity. So, explaining the value of that and having them decide that they do want to invest. So it's really their decision to be part of your club. And another great example we had was an emotional connection. Some people join things or whatever for emotional reasons, and if you've got a business that can offer that, that's a pretty good hook.
I love that. Just that last one I really liked. All of them were really good, Liz, around creating an emotional connection. There's a lot in that. Write that down. Is to think about what can you do to do that, right? And that could be just on going the extra mile, right? A good example is Zappos in America. Anyone ever heard of that company out of Vegas, Zappos? Remarkable story. Two guys started that business in their back, garage. Ran it for, I think it was 14, 15 years and sold it to Amazon for $1 billion, right? Both of them walked away with $500 million. Who thinks that's not a bad idea? Okay. And one of their strategies was this, write this down. It was under promise, over deliver. Under promise, over deliver. So these guys knew that they could get, hang on, I'll back up. It's an online shoe shop, right? Go on, order shoes. Now they knew that they could get the shoes there with UPS or FedEx, etc., in 48 hours anywhere in America, right? Their strategy was that they would tell their customers purposely that they were going to have a lead time of anywhere from 72 hours to a week. So they would then, and they would purposely put it into the box of shoes, saying a little note to the person to say, we know that we told you 72 hours to a week, but we've pulled out all stops to get it there under 48 hours. Love and kisses, Zappos. So people then went, it was that emotional connection even for a pair of shoes. Give her a hand. Well done, Liz. Good job. Which way are we going? Georgie, you go. Who are you? Where are you from?
Georgie from the Federal Hotel in Childers, near Bundaberg. So we have a loyalty program, but the best way to get an emotional engagement for us, and it won't work for everybody, but we use our customers to do stuff in our hotel and pay them. So we wanted outdoor tables. So there's a guy who drinks in the bar who's a carpenter, so we got him to build the tables, and then someone else supplied the wood, and so they take ownership. They love their hotel. So we use that. So and we have lots of tradesmen that drink, obviously, so we use them as much as we can.
Well, I'm going to say it's a great point, Georgie, is that, looking at, your existing folk and seeing how they can add value, and it doesn't even have to be on a paid. There's actually a few organisations that I know who do a great job, and they, to give back to the planet, actually say, hey, once you've been a client, would you come back and help to learn, etc., right? So, good one. Give her a hand, everyone. Thank you. We'll go to you, sir. Who are you? Where are you from, buddy?
Hey guys, I'm Tom from Brisbane. I own Origin Canine. I train and sell attack dogs to state and federal dog departments, and I sell tactical canine equipment to the same departments. So we come up with rapport, which is a good way to get over that perceived indifference. You've got your loyalty program, so paying for longevity for being a customer. Your offers and your guarantees, reward systems such as getting awards. We've got ecosystems of products and services such as Apple. Apple is only compatible with Apple. And we've got attaching yourself to a cause like a charity or something like that.
Awesome, Tom. Give him a hand. Like those. Well done. So two there, he kind of skipped by them, and I just want to make sure that you wrote them down. Number one, he said awards. What did he say? Awards. Is give awards to your clientele. And the other one that he said is charity. Okay? Is that if they think that they're part of something special, that's also a really great loyalty. Like those. Judd, lucky last, mate. Who are you? Where are you from? What do you do?
I'm Judd, I'm from Perth and I sell candy. I think the one that we come up with that was really good was you force your customer into a member.
Just say the
you
example.
force your customer into a member,
Right.
like Microsoft have done over the years by not selling Excel as a package as much anymore, or if at all, they put you onto a monthly service fee and then all of a sudden you have to be a member.
Like that. Awesome. So, that it, mate?
Yeah, that was it.
Good. Give him a hand. Well done, Judd. Thank you. So, the next one here, everyone, is where we go past that. And the next step up here on the ladder is advocate. What's the next rung of the ladder, everyone? Is advocate. Now, advocate, here's your definition. Advocate is where your client actually starts to do the marketing for you. What do they start doing, everyone? Is they start telling people, they start giving the word out, right? They start marketing you and giving you leads. Who likes that style of customer? Raise your hand. Okay, good. And at the top of the loyalty ladder is the finale. And that's where we've got a business that has created what's called a raving fan. What's the top, everyone? So the raving fan at the top is not only like where at Advocate where they do the marketing, but they do the marketing and they do the selling. What's the top one, everyone? Marketing and selling. Right? That's where you see people will be saying things. We have this a lot happening with us, where someone will say, pretty much drag them in and say, you got to work with this dude, and if you don't work, do it type thing. So they actually do the selling as well. Does that make sense, everyone? Okay, good. So on the finale here, on these top two, how do you arm your customers to do more marketing for your services? That's your workshop around your table. How do you arm your customers to do the marketing for you? So once you've actually got them to member, what assets or tools do you got to give them to actually do the marketing for you? How do you actually do that? So around your table, discuss that. You got 3 minutes. Start with the person who's got the most beautiful nose. Okay, a couple of people, each microphone, please. What tools do we need to give our customers to get up to Advocate? What do we got to do? Grab up, let's jump up. If you haven't been up today, this is your turn. Let's go. Come nice and close. Who are you, madam?
It's Naz from Hoseright and Bluebird in WA.
Love it.
We've got Share Your Success Story.
Sharing success stories.
Yep.
Love that.
Referral program and vouchers.
And can I just actually say that first one? Share stories. Write this one down. It's okay to say it, right? And I'm okay, and that does work. But I'd actually prefer, if I had to, is to give a case study. A what, everyone? Is we took on this particular customer and this is what we did, yeah? So case studies are highly powerful where there's a little bit more formalness in it. Naz, love that. What was your next one?
Referral programs and vouchers.
Referral program, I'm going to spend a bit of time on that. Love that. What else?
Alliances and partnerships.
I like that. Okay, good. Is where we get a group of people saying that you're good, not only your customers. Yep.
Merchandise.
Okay, good. Give her a hand. Well done, Naz. Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
Amy from Anything Cabinets in Kingaroy. We pretty much had everything she had. Our main one was referral program.
Yep.
And arming your customers with a template of how they do it and offering them rewards if they do so.
Okay, love that. Thanks, Amy. Give her a hand, everyone. Well done. Yes, ma'am. Who are you? Where are you from? What do you do?
I'm Amy from Aloysius Delicious Cafe in Bundaberg, and you could also partner with other businesses, so complementary businesses or organisations where they are referring their customers to you if it's like a complementary thing. So an example of that is we partner with motels, and if they don't have a restaurant or anything, we put a logo on a free coffee voucher, and they can give that voucher to their customer, and yeah.
Awesome. Give her a hand. Well done, Amy. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. Who are you? Where are you from? What do you do?
Hello, my name's Siobhan. I'm the State Manager for a wholesale hair and beauty company in WA. For myself personally, I ask for the business. I ask for referrals from my clients if they're happy with the service to pass my information on.
What a simple but great tactic. Write that down as just simply asking. Because Siobhan, if you don't ask, you don't what, everyone? Get. Love it. So simple, yet normally forgotten.
We have educating the clients and also creating that client trust, because you're not going to want to refer someone else onto the business if you haven't had a good experience.
So Siobhan, can you just say that again using the word I, coming from a place of I?
So I create client trust so that I can receive those referrals.
Atta girl, well done. Any more?
And Google, Facebook reviews, QR codes.
Yep, love that. Give her a hand, everyone. Well done. Good job. Yes, sir. Who are you?
John Dunn, JWA Certifies. The one that came to me more than anything is in Robert Kiyosaki's last book, where you've got the pyramid marketing type schemes where you get your customers to develop a business to sell the product as well as you. So it's a bit like the old Amway type of system where you have a product and everyone underneath builds businesses on top of it.
Okay. But you don't own one of them.
You do own a business under the umbrella of the main business.
Yeah, no, but you don't own one of those businesses.
Not at the moment, no.
No, right, okay. Just thinking that you might have started something up and you didn't tell me. Give him a hand. Well done. Righto, yes, ma'am.
Hello, I'm Olivia from Power 8 Wellbeing, and we provide online fitness and wellbeing plans. I should have rushed to the microphone a bit quicker because all of our ideas did get taken, but I wanted to reinforce the referral because, as previously just said, it is very simple, but you could also offer an incentive on top of that with referral fees. So not only providing them with like the education to refer on, but then the fee as an incentive, and with the testimonials, success stories. And so for me as an example, if someone does have a goal to lose weight and they have achieved their goal, then that's a conversation starter in itself, and they can have their own testimonial and conversation.
Okay, love that. Thanks. Give her a hand, everyone. Well done. Lucky last. Who are you, sir, and where are you from, and what do you do?
Ian Hums from Roma Glass and Aluminium. We're a systems customer for G. James Glass, but we do a few other products on the side. But just in the last week, one of our good builders, they chase a lot of the out of town. They travel an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours west of us, chasing gear. I've brought this subject up to him once in the past. I've got to jump on it now. I'll mention it again, but it's only for, I suppose other companies should use it, but I want to weld a rack up to hold windows on one side, shower screens on the other, so it's easier for him to pick up. We can have it loaded on a rack. He can just pick it up, put it on his trailer and take it, and that's a delivery less for him. And as soon as I mentioned it, he said, that's great. He said, where we've been, we just measured up a heap for the next place. He said, I want that rack ready for that job. So that it saves him a cost but brings him back each time because we're making it easier for him to shift his gear.
Sure, so just adding more value to your existing customer and then they make their life
loyalty.
easier.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Well done, give him a hand. Thanks, Ian, good job. So look, the last flip chart actually of the whole day really is this one here. And on to getting people up to advocate and raving fan is not just a referral program, everyone, a systemised referral program. What's the first word there, everyone? Systemised. Because most people don't have it systemised. It doesn't happen every time, right? There's no system behind it, so it's an ad hoc. And although I loved what Siobhan said, and the problem is when you go and ask someone, is a lot of the time that doesn't happen all the time. Now, maybe Siobhan's example is it could be, at a quarterly review or a monthly, whatever that looks like, and it's just part of the scripting, okay? Hopefully it is that case in that example. But how do you systemize your referral program so it happens every single time? How do you automate that? Okay? So, last workshop of the day, round your table, how do you systemize your referral program so it happens over and over and over again? Round your table, start with the person with the least amount of hair. Let's go. Okay. Just call it out. What are a couple of the strategies that you came up with how to systemize a referral program? What do you got? CRM system, so putting it through a dedicated system. Who thinks that's not a bad idea? Love that. Thanks, Helen. What else? QR codes. Love that. What else? Yep, put it on the invoice. Okay, good. Love that. Thank you, Mitch. What else? Righto, good. Just down the front here. Make it a KPI, right? And a critical driver, and a matching critical driver. Like that one. Thank you. Not sure if that's on the master list either. So thanks for that one, Wado. Yes, ma'am. Yep. Yep. And all that point was for the people that didn't hear it is QR code, right? Now, since COVID, is the whole world now forced or is in a habit, yes or no, to using QR codes? Right, good. Go use them. Okay, you can actually get them customized to look like your logo too, by the way. So there you go. Okay, cool. I'm going to shift everyone. Any more? Okay, good. All right, so that's who's got a lot more work to do on the retention side of your business. Raise your hand. Who got a bit of value out of that last one? Say yeah. Okay, good.